Good afternoon, fifth grade. Today you will be using Amplify to observe the different water molecules and water vapor molecules and how they change the higher you go up in the atmosphere. First, you're going to click on the link to open up the simulation. Once you open the simulation, you will come to a screen that looks like this. There are 12 different landscapes that you can pick from. You can pick any landscape that you desire to record about. I'm going to pick I'm going to pick landscape number 3. When you pick the landscape, you are going to run right here, run the simulation. While it is running, you are going to observe these pink molecules that are evaporating from the liquid water. The pink molecules represent water vapor. You are going to observe what happens as the pink molecules, water vapor molecules, move higher in the atmosphere. You're going to observe these blue molecules. These blue molecules represent liquid water. Make sure that the wind setting is off and that the water molecules toggle on the top right corner is on so you can observe the molecules. You will let the simulation run until it is complete. So you're going to let it run until it is done. It should take a couple of minutes. Once the simulation is done, you will come to a screen. A screen will pop up that says, "This run has ended. Analyze or start over." You're going to click the Analyze button next to the word Run. Analyze, and it has a yellow dot bouncing back and forth. The Analyze screen, it will play back. It will play back the simulation so that you can take your time to observe each molecule. Now, I want you guys to observe these numbers going against on the side. These numbers on the left-hand side is the temperature of the atmosphere the higher we go. It starts at 15 degrees Celsius and then increases the higher you move all the way to negative 10 degrees Celsius. Remember, even if a number is in the negative, that means it is colder. Also, you have this key right here. Red means warmer, and the lighter the color gets, closer to blue, it means that it is cold. And then on the right hand side, you have the length measured in kilometers. Starts at 1 kilometer and increases all the way up to 6 kilometers. Let me show you the different functions that are available. On the screen, once we analyze, we have the pink molecules. These pink molecules represent water vapor. We also have the blue molecules. The blue molecules represent liquid water. Down here, you can press the play button to carefully play and pause the simulation. You will select any water vapor molecule to observe the path that it follows. You can pick any water vapor molecule and you can observe where it starts on the ocean and how it changes as it moves up in the atmosphere. You can also use this magnified version over here to kind of put it on top of your molecule so that you can observe the molecule up closer on this atmosphere window. Once you place that magnifying glass on the simulation, right below it, you will also see the temperature, the exact temperature up to decimal point. You will record this temperature in your notebook at the different heights. So make sure that the height matches the row in your workbook. At each different height, you are going to record the temperature and the amount of water vapor molecules, the amount of liquid molecules. Now, now that we have selected our molecule, I'm going to drag this blue button to the beginning so that you can follow that molecule that you selected. You will press play, and then you can follow this molecule as it moves around. I'm going to start it from the beginning. Press play. Starts down here. And then I'm watching it as it moves up. The first row in your workbook asks you to observe that molecule at 2 kilometers. So you have to be very close. The height of that molecule is 2.3 kilometers. I'm going to bring it back just a tad. And at 2. And then make sure you pause the video. You're going to record the temperature on your workbook on the correct column. You are going to count the amount of molecules of water vapor molecules and write it in your workbook, and liquid water vapor molecules. If there is no amount of the molecules, you can write 0. And then you are going to continue. You'll press play to continue following that molecule at the different heights. And again, you are counting the amount of water vapor molecules and liquid molecules and record it on the correct column. And you are going to go through this experience pausing and counting the molecules at the. This blue button right here shows you a zoomed in version of the molecule on this window. You can find the temperature here or by looking at this column. You can find the height here on the side or by looking at this row. And you can count the molecules or you can record it from right here. Make sure you record this information in your workbook for each correct height and then answer the questions on the following page. Thank you.